It'll be a very exciting time inside Kinnick come September. There are quite a few big-time games that the Hawkeyes get to hold on their home field. The Iowa women's basketball team was not on their home court last night, as they lost a close one to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Iowa was down by 1 with 13 seconds to go. A quick pass to Disroff, who drives to the basket to put the Hawks up by 1. Neither team with a timeout with only 8 seconds to go. Iowa's Diana Davis, playing close man-to-man defense on Rachel Banham, finds a screen and gets the shot off. Nothing but net. Minnesota wins 78-76. Banham had 35 total points to end the game, and just last week against Northwestern, the redshirt senior scored 60 points for a Big Ten single-game record and tying an NCAA record. As for Iowa, Banham was too much.
We just had too much Rachel Banham, and she's a terrific player, and she showed it last night again. But we didn't. We knew that going into it. She's an amazing shooter, an amazing scorer.
Head coach Lita Bluter and her team, they move on, and it's on to Purdue Thursday inside their favorite place, Carver Hawkeye Arena.
If we play as hard as we did last night, we can compete with almost everybody in the conference. Not everybody, but almost everybody in this conference, if we compete with that same intensity that we did last night. So one game at a time, but it sure would feel good to get a win on Thursday against Purdue.
We are going to have to win out from here to get to the NCAA tournament, and it's something we do believe we can do. We believe we could beat Minnesota. I think we showed that we were a better team for 90% of that game. Going forward, we are confident that we can finish the year out 4-0, and we're really just going to have to get after it in practice and preparing for these games.
The tip-off for that game against Purdue is at 7 p.m. As one season's finishing up, Iowa baseball starts their season this weekend, and for one pitcher, it's a big year. Senior right-handed relief pitcher Luke Vandermeyen is gaining national attention as the Fort Dodge, Iowa native was just named to the National Collegiate Baseball Writers Association's Stopper of the Year, which names the top relief pitcher in all of college baseball. Vandermeyen appeared in 22 contests last season and boasted a 1.05 ERA to go along with his 2-0 record. The team is getting set to head down south on Friday for one of the biggest non-conference matchups for fourth-year head coach Rick Heller, as Houston Baptist won a couple games in the regional last year and look to be a force again this season. Another University of Iowa spring sport is underway and has started out their season undefeated. The University of Iowa tennis came out strong on Saturday, February 13th, and Daily Iowan TV sports reporter Joe
Entering their second weekend of the season, the University of Iowa women's tennis team hosted a doubleheader and set the best start to a season since 2008. Coming into the matchups on Saturday, the Hawkeyes were 4-0 and took down University of Missouri, Kansas City in a Saturday matinee, only to add another victory to their record against Illinois State later that evening. Defeating UMKC 4-0, Iowa added their 5th win to the season. After clinching the doubles points, all 6 Hawkeyes won their singles matches. Head coach Katie Doherty said, "We had some fast starts against UMKC, which really helped put a stamp on that victory." In their evening matchup against Illinois State, it was another 4-0 win for Iowa. With impressive singles play coming from all ends of the court, the first win earned by Amy Taryn in the 5th singles position, followed by Adorable Huckleby taking a victory in the 6th singles spot. But it was sophomore Zoe Dohanix who clinched the match for the Hawkeyes, but it wasn't an easy win for the England native. With a difficult time finding her rhythm, Dohanix grew frustrated throughout her match, but she did not allow her emotions to get the best of her, recording the clinching duel for Iowa's 6th win of the season. Coach Doherty came away from the weekend impressed and pleased with their team's efforts and their competing. Next up, the Hawkeyes head to Normal, Oklahoma for their first road trip of the season to take on University of Oklahoma and Oregon. Reporting from the Hawkeye Tennis and Recreation Complex, I'm Jordan Maloney with Daily Iowan TV Sports.
The last time the Iowa women's tennis team opened this season with 6-0 was in 2008 when the Lady Hawkeyes went undefeated in their first 8 matches. The national duels are right around the corner for Iowa wrestling. The number 2 versus number 3 matchup looks to be a good one. We will have more on that and all Hawkeye sports in tomorrow's show. Jeremy and Alana, back to you.